Not bad at all. So let us head back. I thought I was gonna go back to Valley Forge, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm right here. But I'd like to be able to get these conversations out of the way first. I actually want to check something real quick. 77%. Want to check the clubs. There's a club that I have not accessed. Hold on. Four clubs apparently that I thought there was only three. Boston Brawlers. Oh, Thieves Club robbed someone. We can do that easily. I didn't even know this was the thing. Let's actually go over to Boston. We will just pickpocket someone. I never even knew this was a thing. Thieves Club? Alright. Why are you running away from me? Did I unlock it yet? No. How many people do I have to rob to get access to the Thieves Club? I'm really kind of confused. I feel like I should have had it by now because I am robbing people. And it just says someone. It doesn't say like rob 10 people. Let me look into this some more. I would like to get this access to this. Oh, I think I have it now. Right? No, I still don't. How many more people do I have to rob to get access to this? AC3, how to join the Thieves Club. Walk up to the buildings from behind and press and hold to pickpocket them. After pickpocketing more than 100 coins from citizens, you'll receive a message saying, okay, that makes sense. Let's keep pickpocketing. I kind of burped a little bit, and I just kind of had some stomach acid come up and went up on my nose, really kind of bothering me. Okay. I don't want a pet dog. Really? Hey, Thief Challenge! Oh, wait, what was that? Literally never even knew this was a thing. Learn something new every day. We actually almost have the first one done. We actually have all the clubs now. One of them I never even knew existed. Alright, where's that put us at now? Still 77%. But we just have challenges left. Haven't even started at Thieves Club, but I think I'm gonna knock out the challenges after the sequence. And I think I have time for one more mission. Yeah, I won't be able to do the delivery quest until I finish everything else, all the other homestead missions, because a couple of the items still need like level 4 stuff. It's basically scouting ahead. But we essentially almost have everything done. It won't be very long before all we have left is the main story. But we are slowly making all that and the achievements. But we're slowly making progress with 100%. We're actually very close to being 100%. We just have a few things to farm out, but we'll get it done. Let us go back to New York. And let's go ahead and do this next mission. Next mission is father and son. Excuse me, actually, I need to, really starting to bother me. I need to, go ahead and take care of this. Ah. So I had to clear my, sinuses because it was just, I think that little bit of a vomit or whatever it was just in my nose, or at least it felt like it was in my nose. It's just really bothering me. Oh, we're no longer in winter, right? Yeah, we're no longer in winter. Wow. So nothing here. I'm assuming that it will tell me if George Washington has anything new to say. But just to be safe, just in case I do miss something, I'm actually going to end this stream after I complete this next mission because I want to make sure I complete this thing because I'm not sure if I will reach like a so-called point of no return by progressing too far. In case, let us continue. It'll be the last mission that we do on stream. Strange how the redcoats are still in charge even though we did all the liberation missions. Ah, God, my nose is still bothering me. Okay, I honestly don't remember. Oh, wait, I think I remember now. I remember this mission now.
Evening, Connor. I see you made it here in one piece.
Recovered from your beating, then?
Benjamin Church is holed up on an abandoned brewery on the waterfront. We should be done with this by sunrise.
Good. I would like to have those supplies returned as soon as possible.
Of course. I wouldn't want to keep you from your lost cause. Come along, then. Follow me.
Sometimes I forget that Hatham is one of the characters that can actually, one of the few Templars that can free run because he used to be an assassin. At least I believe he used to be an assassin. I think his lore is he was following the assassin's footsteps. Like his father, who, spoiler alert, is the protagonist of Assassin's Creed 4. And after his father was killed, he teamed up with his sister to kill his father's killer. Then he soon became a Templar after that. I may be misremembering or I may be getting the things wrong. But that's what I remember. Just bits and pieces from what I remember from his lore.
Tell me something.
Hmm?
You could have killed me when we first met. What stayed your hand?
Curiosity. Any other questions?
What is it the Templars truly seek?
Order. Purpose. Direction. No more than that. It's your lot that means to confound with this nonsense talk of freedom. Time was. The assassins professed a far more sensible goal. That of peace.
Freedom is peace.
Oh no. It's an invitation to chaos. Only look at this little revolution your friends have started. I have stood before the Continental Congress and listened to them stamp and shout. All in the name of liberty. But it is just noise.
And this is why you favor Lee?
He understands the needs of this would-be nation far better than the jobberknolls who profess to represent it.
It seems your tongue has tasted sour grapes. The people have made their choice, and it was Washington.
The people chose nothing. It was done by a group of privileged cowards seeking only to enrich themselves. They convened in private and made a decision that would benefit them. Oh, they might have dressed it up with pretty words, but that does not make it true. The only difference, Connor, the only difference between myself and those you aid is that I do not feign affection.
Great line. One of my favorites from Haytham. It's one of my favorite quotes from him. It's honestly something that I really like about Assassin's Creed 3 is how it just kind of is one of those few Assassin's Creed games that just kind of blurs the lines between Assassins and Templars. Where it just kind of makes you question like what side is actually the right side, because they both make some solid points. Both Haytham and Connor. Really kind of interesting in my opinion. And honestly, that line, the only difference is that I do not feign affection. That line is just so iconic. At least, I believe it is. When I think of Haytham Kenway, I think of that line right there. I also think of that scene of in like sequence 2 or sequence 1 where Haytham was, I think it was sequence 1, no, it was sequence 2 when Haytham was trying to find Benjamin's church and they went to his house and Charles Lee kicked down the door. Hearing Haytham just say Charles, this was just hilarious to me.
Hold a moment. Church, you clever bastard.
What is it?
I was hoping I could wave you past the guards, but he's replaced most of them with men I don't know. Well, I should be able to pass without arousing suspicion, but you...
No. We do this together or not at all.
Then what do you propose?
I will find a guard who is off duty and take his uniform.
Very well. I will wait here, then.
Of course you will.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like me to come along and hold your hand, perhaps? Provide kind words of encouragement?
I love Haytham sass. Oh my god, Haytham is awesome. Is he coming this way or is he standing still? Oh, he's going the other way. Okay. I couldn't tell. I was looking at the map. I was kind of gambling that the redcoats would not see me, would not be called over, but my gambit failed. My gambit? Does it still work? I think that's an Axeman. My gamble failed. Actually, gonna go this way. Gambit may actually have still worked. I'm just not sure. It's not a word I use often, so I don't really know the definition off the top of my head.
That should suffice. Follow me.
Hold, strangers. You tread on private property. What business have you here?
The Father of Understanding guides us.
You
Why
I
is
recognize,
Hatham's white?
not the savage.
Hair white.
He is my son.
Tasted of the forest fruits, did you? Off you go, then.
Oh, looks like we are actually gonna go into the next mission. I was not expecting it to be that quick. I can't run now, so I'm just slowly walking.
It's locked. Give me a moment.
Must be strange for you, discovering my existence as you have.
I'm actually curious to know what your mother might have said about me. Always wondered what life might have been like had she and I stayed together. How is she, by the way?
Dead. Murdered.
What? I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, you're sorry. I found my mother burning alive. I'll never forget her face as she sent me away. Charles Lee is responsible for her death by your order. And you're sorry.
It's impossible. I gave no such order. I spoke the opposite, in fact. I told them to give up the search for the precursor site. We were to focus on more practical pursuits.
It is done, and I'm all out of forgiveness.
Benjamin Church, you stand accused of betraying the Templar Order and abandoning our principles in pursuit of personal gain. In consideration of your crime, I hereby sentence you to death.
No! You're too late. Church and the cargo are long gone. And I'm afraid you won't be in any condition to follow.
It's a pretty good decoy, I will admit.
We've chosen to stand with the victor. It's Britain who will win this war. You always did prefer principle to profit.
Okay, I'm gonna restart this. I am hitting all the wrong buttons.
We've chosen to stand with the victor. It's Britain who will win this war. You always did prefer principle to profit. Perhaps that's why your little kingdom started to crumble. It was a nice dream you had.
Hey, can I please just stop screwing up my counters? Reason why I'm restarting the checkpoint is because of the thing where you need to make sure that Hatham
It's Britain who will win this
does
war.
not go below half
You
health.
always did prefer principle to profit. Perhaps that's why your little kingdom started to crumble. It was a nice dream you had, but a dream is all it ever was. More of them. Look at the half-breed fight, like some feral dog. Best we put him down, boys. Those two! Get them!
Careful, Connor. There's more.
Don't let them escape! Get it! The Indian too!
They have reinforcements.
Take them down! That one! And he's up!
Okay, I made it through. It was very rough, but I made it through. There's so many
Where's
heavies.
Church?
I'll tell you anything you want. Only promise that you'll let me live.
You have my word.
He left yesterday for Martinique. Took passage on a trading sloop called the Welcome. Loaded half its hold with the supplies he stole from the Patriots. That's all I know, I swear. You promised.
And he kept his word. Let's go.
Ready, aim, fire! This also has a really good scene. There's so many good scenes in this sequence. It's honestly one of my favorites. Although there's one mission that I don't really particularly like. It is honestly the...
We need to get out of here.
You don't say.
It is honestly the mission where you assassinate... Stop, Connor. Where you assassinate, William Church, Benjamin Church. His name, I think his name is Benjamin Church. Just always kind of struggle with that because it's a naval mission.
Now is not the time for sightseeing. So close, yet so far. You'll need to find a way around the flames.
As long as I don't take any fire damage,
Oh,
should
how
be able to
I'm
make
enjoying
it.
You pay for your betrayal. Did Church pay you well? Were you rewarded handsomely? And what good does your gold do you now?
And points for Gryffindor.
Stuck. See if you can find something to pry it open. Connor? What are you up to? Oh, no. Don't do that. There's no way of knowing what's on the other side!
The only thing that I don't like about that is a loading screen.
We do now.
That's the only thing I don't like about that. That stupid loading screen kind of ruins the cutscene, in my opinion.
Church is at least a day on us. We must move quickly if we're to catch him.
I have a ship we can use. Meet me on the pier when you're ready.
100%? 100%. Please don't force me into this. I actually want to take a break. send you guys out, and I believe that's the last. Oh, no, that's the second to last one. So what I am going to do, even though it's not exactly 4 o'clock, there are some things I want to look up in preparation for the next stream. Next time I stream this game, I will of course be finishing up Sequence 10. But I want to turn my attention to finishing up the homestead missions, doing the last delivery quest. Doing the delivery quest, and I also want to focus on doing all of the challenges before I move on to the next thing. And there's some things that I want to look into, and there's also something that I want to look into in regards to this mission. Oh, well, in regards to the sequence, I should say. Because I'm not sure if there are any missable conversations with George Washington. I could look it up now, but I want to actually take the time to make sure that I have an effective plan. And because I don't want to do this, go back here and look around and not find George Washington, and go back only to find out that I somehow missed my opportunity. So I want to do some research into this challenge, the Frontiersman Challenge. Want to make sure I do this all correctly, just so I don't miss this, because there will come a time when you will be unable to meet with Washington. Either at the end of sequence, was it sequence 9 or sequence 10? Either at the end of sequence, either at the end of sequence 10 or after, possibly at the end of sequence 10. You will not be able to have, interact with George Washington as freely. But that's just all I will say without spoiling the story. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream here, just because I am need to do some preparation for next time, so I don't make any mistakes and miss out on potentially missable progress for 100% completion. There are games out there where they, like, there's some RPGs out there where they have side quests that are only there for a certain part of the story, and if you go too far, you miss your opportunity to do the side quest. There are some games where they make collectibles only available at certain parts of the story, so that is why I am kind of hesitant to progress any further, because I don't want to miss out on anything else, and I want to take the time to actually look into this and make sure that I'm not missing anything. So we actually made some decent amount of progress today. We made it all the way to, wow, 79%. So next time we'll be for sure finishing up sequence 10, sequence 9, possibly starting sequence 10, although I am doubtful. We do have a lot of stuff I want to take care of. But that's going to do it for now. I will be streaming Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered for 1% completion next Sunday, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. I will be streaming Skyrim for 1% completion on Friday, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time, and I'm hoping to become a Thane of Markarth and get all I need, and possibly get started on Windhelm. We'll see. We already did some of the quests in Markarth. We just need to do the rest. But we will for sure be becoming a Thane if any quests don't hold us up. We will be, and I will be streaming Outriders 1% completion on Saturday, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time, and I will be going into joining random teams to do the expeditions. I do have a plan now for how I'm going to handle the achievements in regards to the class achievements and the weapons, assuming that I don't get all the things required for the weapons thing by the end of the expeditions, as well as for the class. So look forward to that. In the meantime, that is gonna do it for now. Thank you guys for watching. See you all next time.